Bo, après avoir fait son album en 2009, New Jack City 2, qui n'a pas connu le succès escompté, a décidé de mettre un break à sa carrière. Qu'est-ce que t'en penses, toi? Est-ce que t'as des nouvelles de lui?
Alright, so Bo, you know, his last album in '09, New Jack City 2, didn't like a great success, and that he decided to drop music for a while. What do you think? And have you heard from him since then?
Yeah, I've heard from him. You know, he signed to Cash Money now. Yep, and you know, I think when you're a part of the music industry so young, like we was, you know, well, first of all, it's a blessing to just stay in the game as long as we have, you know, and like, you know, people like myself and Bow Wow, you know, we really just gotta, you know, take time to grow personally, you know, because people feel like they know us already. So when they hear music, you know, it's hard to you know, fully understand what it is. He just wanted to focus on his acting a little bit more, which he's great at. And you know, now he's back to the. We can't stay away for too long. You know what I mean? Like even for me, you know, between my albums, you know, it was like 2 years, but like I had to get back to it. But I really wanted to take my time for life to happen, so I can have some good music. You know what I mean? So I can talk about some things. I could go through some things and say like I actually went through it. You know. So.
Okay.
D'accord. On va revenir super vite fait sur Face Off. Est-ce qu'il y a un lien avec le film entre Travolta et Nicolas Cage?
Like about Face Off title, did you entitle it because of the movie, you know, with Travolta and Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, that was definitely an inspiration to it. But you know who actually came up with that name? Jermaine Dupri. Yeah, he actually.
Oh.
C'est Jermaine, oui, c'était une inspiration effectivement.
D'accord. En 2010, cette année, tu sors ton 3e album solo, Illusion.
Yes.
Yes. Avant de parler de cet album, on va causer de tes changements de label. Tu as été sur Mosley Music Group, dont le fondateur est Timbaland. Là, on te retrouve sur le label Music Works Entertainment. Raconte-nous un petit peu comment tout ça s'est passé pour toi.
So before about talking about this new album, we were going to talk about your life. You work on different labels.
Yeah.
You were signed to Mosley Music Group with Timbo.
Yeah.
And now you are on Music Works Entertainment. So how did that happen? Your change of label?
Well, really, the transition between, you know, Timberland and actually my label, Star World, with Music Works, it's a collaboration, you know, and pretty much it was a business move, you know. It was something that I feel like because I've been, you know, involved in the industry as long as I've been involved in the industry, it was time for me to, you know, really take the knowledge that I have and become an owner. You know, I actually have a percentage of my own masters. It's not a lot of artists nowadays that can actually say that, you know. So really, I just feel blessed to have the opportunity to start my own label and to be, you know, partnership with my long-term, you know, partners, you know, which is Music Works. We've been working together forever, so it's only right.
Music Works, c'est aussi le label de Marcus Houston, un artiste dont tu es proche de l'univers musical.
Yeah, so you said Music Works is you your collaboration with this label, and this is Marcus Houston's label, and Marcus Houston was an artist.
Yes, yeah, my brother.
That's your brother?
No, not real brother, but.
Et vous êtes tous les deux de Californie.
And both of you are from California.
Yeah, Cali.
Allez.
Yeah, Cali. West Coast, Los Angeles. Yeah. Come get part of the sunny weather. Let's get it. All right.
Allez, pour la suite de la rencontre avec Omarion, restez dans le secteur. Si tu devais définir cet album, Illusion, tu dirais quoi?
If you had to define this new album, Illusion, what would you say?
I would say that it's another chapter in my history, you know, of music, and I would pretty much just describe it as a full album. You know, like I believe that now, you know, the industry has kind of become a singles game. You know what I mean? So it's really all about like your singles, you know, that you put out. Like people don't take as much time as they should on creating a whole album. You know, and I feel like that's what this is, my album. If I could sum it up, it's just a great album in whole. It's tough from top to the bottom.
Quels sont les beatmakers qui ont produit les tracks de ce nouvel album?
What about the beatmakers, the producers of this album?
Oh yeah.
Who did it?
Well, Song Dynasty did I Get It In, and then this new producing team called 253. Mad Scientist, he did a record. I think My Girl Is By, that he did that song. Detail, and he did a couple of records on the album. And then I want to say it's one more. Oh, Battle Royale. Yep. So a lot of like new, hot, young, fresh producers. You know what I mean? Fresh ears.
Mhm.
Along with King too. I don't want to forget King, because King actually produced Icebox. You know, so he worked on that too for the title track Illusion.
Mhm. Le producteur de I Get It In, c'est pas Tank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oui.
Oui, d'accord. Ça fait longtemps en plus que vous collaborez ensemble. C'est lui déjà qui a produit la chanson Oh.
Yeah, Tank produced this song. It's been a long time I've been working with Tank.
Very long time.
Mm.
Yeah. He's great. He's awesome.
Yeah. Très peu de featuring sur ton album. On retrouve Gucci Mane sur I Get It In, un morceau qui fait pas mal parler. Un petit mot sur votre collaboration.
So few featurings on this album. We have also, of course, Gucci Mane with your single, your hit single, like Getting In, and like a hit in the United States, a track that lots of people talking about.
Yeah.
Tell us about this collaboration with this Atlanta, Georgia, like artists.
Well, you know, Gucci Mane is like, you know, he's hit the scene, you know, and just like, you know, blown up, you know what I mean? And aside from, you know, his success, you know, I actually just like him as a rapper. You know, he's like fun. You know, his lyrics are like, you know, so cool, and like he's actually saying something, but his cadence like Gucci Mane, something doing that, man. But you know what I mean? Like his whole steez is like just dope. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why I chose, you know what I mean, him to be on the part of a record.
Ok. Gucci est sorti le 12 mai dernier de prison. T'as des nouvelles de lui depuis?
Gucci has been out from jail since the 12th of May.
Yeah.
How is it going?
It seems like it's going well. I haven't spoke to him, but it seems like everything is going well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Il n'a pas parlé depuis, mais apparemment ça va.
D'accord. Autre featuring présent sur l'album, c'est le rappeur J-Rock qui a déjà collaboré entre autres sur le titre All My Life avec Lil Wayne, will.i.am. Qu'est-ce qui t'a motivé à faire ce titre avec lui et Hoodie?
The other featuring on this album is the rapper J-Rock on the track Hoodie, and J-Rock worked with Weezy on All My Life track and will.i.am.
Yeah.
What did motivate you to do a collaboration with J-Rock?
Well, J-Rock is actually is from LA also, you know what I mean? And he's actually a good friend, you know, and he's been doing this thing, you know what I'm saying? He's a fellow, a West Coast brother, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we all support each other, you know what I mean? So I found this record, you know what I mean? And I was like, man, this would be the perfect record for, you know what I mean? His voice is so raspy, so hood, like J-Rock, you know what I'm saying? So Hoodie is kind of like that, you know, it's aggressive with my hoodie on, you know, so I feel like that record was like the perfect record for him to get on. But, you know, he's like family, so.
Ok. Nous, en ce moment, on joue le titre Speedin, très bon titre. Parle-nous-en.
And now, after playing Getting In, we are up to Speeding.
Speeding. Hey! See? That's a smash.
Yeah.
Big song, big record. Yeah,
The chorus, you know?
Yeah, it's that. It's really, you can feel that, you know?
Can you talk to us about this track, Speeding?
Well, Speeding is, I would consider like a classic Omarion record. You know, when people, I feel like when people hear, you know, or when I ask them like, well, who do you think Omarion is? It's those ballads that really have defined my career. You know, so Speeding is like one of those Omarion classic records. You know what I'm saying? Speeding.
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
Sur ton album, il y a une chanson qui s'appelle Last Night, King Cos. Et sur ton website, j'ai pu voir que tu as fait un featuring avec Snoop Dogg de cette chanson. On va pouvoir l'entendre très vite.
Boss Dog.
On this new album.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Snoop Dogg.
Dream. Every time I like it, and say, dream.